44. Have you ever been married before?
Yes.
How long?
14 years.
14 years married.
Well, I was with him. We were married for like 10. I'm actually still technically married. But we broke up 5 years ago.
So what's it like going back into the world now as a single woman?
Crazy.
What makes you say that?
Because men are, there's a lot of liars. Like most of the good people or the good guys are like taken and gone. So now you have to filter through the leftovers.
What kind of men do you think are going for you?
Definitely younger guys want like a sugar mama. That's definitely happening. There's older guys that want, what's the word? Like a trophy. And then there's kind of, I think, a lack of guys in my age group.
But my question is, why throw a marriage away after so long?
Well, I didn't throw it away. I tried to make it work. Didn't work.
What was the detriment in the relationship that caused you to step away?
Oh, it was abusive. Emotionally, psychologically, and physically. So I had to step away.
Hey fam, today in this video we will be doing story time. I have a couple of stories for us to react to in this video. One of the story has to do with a shocking betrayal. Then the rest of the story has to do with men messing up on dates. Some men can be so childish, like really childish. Let's get started.
Are y'all ready for an insane story time that's literally actively taking place as I record this video?
So it is a real-time story time. It's happening and she's recording it.
I agreed to join someone at their place for a real chill evening. Movies, card games, couple of cocktails, harmless. I've known this guy for a couple of years. It's been an on and off kind of situation. Nothing has ever transpired. It's literally like we're basically nothing, right? So
it seems like a friendship kind of hangout or that. I don't know, but we'll get to find out.
I haven't seen him in a while, so I'm just here chilling. So I arrive and his loft or apartment complex is connected to a hotel.
Okay.
And I see that they have coffee and I'm like, oh, like I'm actually tired. I could use a cup of coffee. So I order my coffee and we're waiting for my coffee when he says, oh, my ex is about to walk this way. I said, your ex?
Hold on. Your ex is about to walk this way. So wait, does he live in the same apartment complex with his ex? How did he get to know that she was about to walk that way if he has not been stalking her? Interesting.
It's like, yeah, my ex. I said, oh, does she live here? He says, yeah, she lives here.
Okay.
I said, oh, interesting. So she walks past and he's like, Ashton, he's calling her name and she's ignoring him.
Why is he calling her? You're seated right beside him and he's busy calling the ex that obviously does not want him. Anyway, she said they are just friends. Did I miss anything? Maybe I did.
And I said, oh, she must be upset because you're with another girl. Are y'all not cool? He says, we were cool up until now, I guess. And I said, oh, damn. So we let it go.
Hold up. The ex-girlfriend is upset because the guy is with another girl. Is there something he's not telling her? Why would she be upset because the guy is with another girl? How did he even get to know that? It's obvious those two are still seeing each other, honestly. Something is still going on there. That's what I think.
So 5 minutes later, I get my coffee and we walk to the elevator. We see her again. I'm like, oh my God, this is crazy. Again. So he says, he tries to talk to her again. He's like, Ashton. And she's like,
wait, why is he trying to talk to her? Didn't he say they stay in the same apartment? So why didn't he talk to her before having you come around? It's just very much disrespectful if you ask me, because all I see is disrespect. Why trying to get the ex's attention while you guys are together? Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, what point is he trying to prove?
I'm good. And she's like, this is Cameron. She's like, I don't care. He says she knows about you. And she's like, I could care less. And her elevator opens. I swear, this is like a movie. Her elevator opens and we get on a
Indeed, a movie, because it doesn't sound real. The guy is sick in the head.
separate elevator. So we go into his unit. Immediately, I sit down my stuff and he says, I need to go talk to her.
Really?
It's been 30 minutes.
You need to go talk to her. Say, I just believe you were just too invisible. He wasn't noticing you. You were not just there, honestly. Well, did you say he invited you or you forced yourself on him? Did she say he invited her for the meetup? Or was she the one that was trying to meet him because she's crushing on him? Because I don't understand what's going on. It's obviously disrespectful to me if you ask me. And I feel like the guy doesn't care about her. One bit, he doesn't care about her. He just wants to have his ex-girlfriend back. So he left her to go talk to the girlfriend. And it's been 30 minutes. They've been talking and she's down there waiting. Interesting.
And I'm just waiting for him to get back. But I'm about to leave, obviously.
Yeah, I think she has to leave because I think the disrespect is a lot. The insult is too much. She needs to go home. She's not supposed to be there. She needs to go home. He doesn't want her around, obviously.
Because this is hella disrespectful. Hella.
Yeah.
Honestly, the only reason why I have not left yet is because I need him to reimburse me for the liquor that I bought that he already told me he was going to reimburse me for. And also he Ubered me here. I need him to Uber me back. Like, I'm already taking an L. I'm not taking a financial L either.
So he Ubered her. That means he really wanted her to be around, to come. So why is he treating her that way? Why?
No. And if I was not tired and I didn't stop and get this coffee, none of this would have transpired. Everything happens for a reason, baby.
I guess so. You should be glad that happened because if it didn't happen today, definitely it was going to happen some other time.
I'm good regardless. Okay, guys, I've had enough. It's been 40 minutes. I'm literally just about to leave. Like, fuck it. I think I was like unclear. Like I said that we've known each other for a couple of years, but he's clearly still expressing interest in me. That's why I'm here. So like,
I don't think so, girl. The writings are boldly written on the wall. This guy does not care about you. He obviously wants his girlfriend back. Please take that off your head. He obviously does not care about you. The disrespect was clearly written on the wall and you're failing to read it. That guy doesn't care, honestly. Because if he did care, he wouldn't have treated you the way he did. It's time for you to move on.
you can't be interested in me and like not over your ex. Like, that's crazy. Get the out of here. Okay, guys, I'm really trying to decide if I should take the liquor.
You know what? I think he used her to get at the ex. He used her to prove a point to the ex that, okay, I have a girl. And he used her to make the ex get jealous so he can seize the opportunity to talk to the ex. That's what I think. Because I don't see any point in what he did. How did he even know the ex was coming if he wasn't stalking her? If he didn't have everything planned out? Okay, I'm going to meet you down here and then it's definitely going to rhyme with the time that my ex will be walking past. So she would get to see the both of us together. And how did you know she was angry that the both of you were together? It's all planned out. I feel like the guy used her to get attention from the ex. And who knows what they are doing in her room. Only God knows.
With me or leave it here. Like, I kind of don't want it, but I bought it. So I'll just take it with me. It's fine. I'll save it. I mean, I'm sure it'll come in handy at some point in my life. The Uber is $20 and it won't kill me. Taking my caramel macchiato and getting the hell up out of here. I'm out of there, guys.
Please go.
How's that for a story time? Kind of unbelievable, right? Ashley? Yes, okay.
I look right on.
Yeah. So I'm back home now, and literally I haven't even heard from him. It's been probably an hour and 20 minutes since we arrived at his place and he left to go talk to his ex. So should I block him or wait to see if he's gonna give me my money back?
What do you think? Should she block him? Block him, block him, block him. Because that guy is not going to have anything to do with you. He's just using you to get back at his ex. Obviously, he's not over his ex. He doesn't want you. He wants his ex. Let's see what people are saying in the comment section. You stayed too long. Honestly, I believe I was in shock because we don't always behave rationally when unexpected things happen. Baby, the moment he uttered I need to go talk to her, I would have gathered my belongings and got the hell on because, excuse me, girl, stand up and don't take this type of energy into next year. What made this story insane wasn't his actions but yours. You are too gorgeous to ignore that many red flags and wait that long. Who needs enemies when you have friends like this? Coming up next.
Call me crazy if you want, but I've never liked store-bought pesto.
Susie, that is so crazy. Almost as crazy as the time I found some really inappropriate messages on my boyfriend's phone. So I'm like, okay, obviously I'm breaking up with you. It was such a shock that he did this because he was just like amazing to me. Like I can't even begin to explain the kind of things this guy would do for me. So yes, I'd broken up with him, but he was not letting it go. In his mind, I'm the girl of his dreams. I can't believe I've done this to you. And like he kept on doing all this lovely stuff, like kept on surprising me with things. And one day I just started thinking, maybe I should give him another chance. So my friendship group is 5 girls, all best friends. So I called up one of them. Let's call her.
Wait, 5 best friends? Isn't that community? That's a lot of best friends you have there. More friends, more problems.
Bestie 1. And I'm like, okay, I need your advice. Am I being stupid here? Or should I give this guy another chance? Because at the end of the day, you know how he used to treat me. He was really nice. Maybe he just really did make a mistake. Also, the messages were not that deep. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh. And then when I said all this to Bestie 1, she just went silent. So I was like, what do you know that you're not telling me? And then she was like, oh, I can't say. I was like, no, now you have to tell me. What do you mean you can't say? And she was like, okay, 1 second, let me call you back. So then she calls me back and she's like, okay, I tried to give her a chance to tell you, but I feel like she's just gone all the way. I don't really support it and I just have to tell you. And I was like, what? And then she says, basically, bestie number 2 in our friendship group is seeing him. And I'm like, what do you mean seeing him? Seeing him or sleeping with him? And she was like, yeah, that's what I'm telling you because I feel like she's gone all the way and I think they're doing both. Honestly, I was so shocked. I didn't even know.
What? Wait, hold on. Bestie number 2 in the community friendship group is seeing your ex, your boyfriend, and you said you guys are besties? Bestie number 2, didn't I say much friends, much problem? That's a lot. Wait, so your bestie number 1 knew about it and you had no idea that your bestie number 2 was seeing your boyfriend and bestie number 1 didn't tell you? Hold on, how did they become your besties again? Are you sure you guys are truly besties? Because bestie number 1 is as bad as bestie number 2 because if you know about it and you didn't tell her, you're as good as the person, the culprit, honestly.
I really know how to react. I was actually at work when all of this was going down. So we decided to meet up after work and, you know, she was talking more silly, stupid tears and saying how sorry she is and whatever. And I said, okay, cool. Like, you're a bitch, but I need you to help me.
Wait, the boyfriend is seeing the friend and he's making effort to get back to her? He's shitty.
He set this guy up to tell the truth. So we made up this plan for the next day to basically get bestie, or should I say ex-bestie, number 2, to call him over to her house. And then I will basically be there and like, you know, you've been caught in the act kind of thing. In the meantime, like I said, yes, we had been broken up, but we were obviously still talking. My friends knew that. And, you know, he was still trying to get me back. So, you know, on the phone, I was pretending to him like yeah, maybe.
Your friends knew that he was trying to get you back, but they went behind you to knock him. They went behind you to sleep with him. And you're sitting here to call them people your besties. Are you sure? They're obviously your enemies because that's a lot. That's huge. That's wicked. I'm not even going to sit here and say, oh, it's minor. It's huge. It's wicked. Nah. You're supposed to unfriend all them friends of yours because, nah, all of them are bad. Just keep watching.
Like, actually, maybe on second thoughts, maybe we should actually try again. Like, I don't know, like that kind of thing. Like, obviously I didn't mean it. He's obviously now getting all excited that me and him are getting back together again. Obviously it's the next day, we're ready for our plan. Bestie number 1 has been involved from the beginning, of course. She said she was going to come with me. So me and Bestie number 1 are on our way to ex-Bestie number 2. We're on our way to her house. And then Bestie number 3, so she's new to the story, but Bestie number 3, she calls and she's like, oh, what are you guys up to today? Like, let's do something. And then we basically like fill her in on what's happened. And she's like, what? She's like, no, she's wild. How dare she do that? How dare he do that? I'm coming to, because how dare they do that? No, I'm going to say this to them. I'm going to say that to them. So she's just like ready to back it. So we all get there and ex-bestie number 2 calls him over and he comes. I just said that whole story and my microphone was off. Anyways, so when he gets to her house, he immediately says, I was speaking to Nucci and I just wanted to say I'm really sorry if you feel like you've been used. I've been wanting her to get back with me and like I finally think she wants to now. So basically what I'm trying to say is I can't do this with you anymore and can you just not tell her this ever happened? Excuse me? We're outside and we're just basically listening. Ex-bestie number 2 is asking all these questions and just basically get him to like show his ass. At a certain point, I was like, okay, cool, I've had enough. So all 3 of us walk into the room. And I'm like, okay, so what was all of that you were just saying? And what are you doing here? He looked like he'd seen a ghost. He couldn't believe it. He was like, what the hell? Especially because this whole time he's thinking I'm getting my girlfriend back, like things are good, just don't tell her. And I'm there, like listening to everything this idiot's saying. So at this point, he already knows the deal. There's nothing in the cards for us again. And I just say to him, okay, so you've already said everything else anyway. You might as well like say it to my face now. And I said to him, so who else have you cheated on me with if it's not just my best friend? And he goes, oh, just this girl, another girl that I know and I hang out with, by the way. And then he points in the room. And then all of us turn our heads round like, who are you pointing to in this room? Why is he pointing at bestie number 3, or should we now call her ex-bestie number 3?
Did you guess it? Bestie number 3. Yeah. No, this girl has been dealing with the devil. Not one devil, not 2 devils, but 5 devils. Those friends are poisonous, way poisonous. How can you have a community as a bestie? The more friends you have, the more drama. Women are so quick to be envious. That's the truth. Women get into competition easily. Women can easily get jealous of other women. Women can be so envious. How can you go behind your friend to date your friend's boyfriend, your friend's ex? Not just one friend, but 2. And it seems like it's a common knowledge amongst the best friends except her. Nah, you're just killing yourself. You're not supposed to be there. Those people are poisonous. They are snakes. Run for your life, girl.
So he had cheated with 2 of my best friends. These 2 best friends didn't even know they'd both done it. And I really hope you guys are able to keep up here because I know it's a lot. But this is the same girl that called up saying, what are you guys doing today?
How dare she do that? How dare he do that? I'm coming to, because how dare they do that? No, I'm going to say this to them, I'm going to say that to them.
All of this. Meanwhile, you've been doing the same thing. Now at this point, she's like, oh, no, I didn't. And then he's literally like, I don't, like, there's nothing for me to lie about anymore. Like, obviously, this is what's happened. Me and Bestie 1 were like, what the hell? Like, what kind of friendship group are we in right now, right? We both leave, and like, Bestie 1 is furious at both.
No. Bestie 1 is not a good friend, honestly. You don't have to listen to the sermon she's giving to you. She's not a good friend because she knew about Bestie number 2. She didn't walk up to you to tell you what she knows. She kept it to herself. She's not a good friend. She's as good as a corporate, if you ask me. Nah, don't listen to her sermon. Cut her off.
Both of them. I'm furious at both of them. I can't believe I've been betrayed by 3 people that I'm meant to be really close with. So I'm like shocked at this point. At this point in my life, I think I was very naive. I think I was quite easy to be taken advantage of. So I felt that definitely played a part in why this probably happened to me. The real plot twist is that I did actually end up remaining friends with these horrible, horrible people, despite what they did to me. The truth is, I actually really didn't want to be friends with them.
Wait, if people show you who they are, you better take it that way. If they show you who they are, don't make excuses for anyone. Take them the way they are because that is truly who they are. That's the truth. If not, they're going to sting you. They're going to strike when you're not saying it. Just take people the way they are. Don't make excuses.
To still be friends with them. But because Bestie number 1 and Bestie number 5, I know she's not made an appearance in the story, but Bestie number 5, they were still friends with them. They were still hanging out with them. And like I said, we were a massive friendship group and this is the people I did everything with. So I found that because they were still friends with them, by me being the one who's saying, okay, I can't hang out with you guys when you're with them, which is every single time, I found that I was the one being iced out. Meanwhile, I only did nothing wrong. And now I have no one to like do anything with. And I know it's stupid, but that's really what kind of led me to be like, okay, cool, let me give them another chance. And they were begging me, I'm so sorry, like one of them paid for my holiday.
Wait, hold on. What are they actually sorry about? What exactly are they actually sorry for? Do you know what it is for you to go behind someone to sleep with a man? That's a lot. What are you sorry for? Please, just cut off, because if they have another opportunity, they're going to do the same thing over and over again to you. That's the truth. Once someone is jealous of you, someone is envious of you, it's hard for them to change. They already see you as a competition. They want what you want. So you just have to be careful. The best thing to do is cut off, because they're not going to change.
They're doing a lot. So naivety, stupidity, whatever. I just said, cool, we'll be friends again. Now, obviously, that was a wrong move, because when people show you who they are, believe them, and later on in life, of course, they show themselves again. And yeah, now none of us are friends. I feel so much happier for it. Without going into too much detail, because I know it's getting very long, but the moral of this story is that people in life can have a lot of jealousy towards you, and they're gonna just want things just because you have it. Out of jealousy, really, and their own insecurities. And when you see it, run.
Yeah, once you see it, you run. I'm not saying that people should not have female friends. I'm not saying you should not have community as friends, but you should know that the more friends you have, the more people you have in your circle, the more likelihood you might have dramas, the more likelihood you might be entertaining negative energy. You can look for good friends, friends with good vibes, friends that truly wish you well, because these days people are filled with fakery. People are smiling, but their heart is bitter towards you, especially the female friends. They're always jealous of, not all female friends, but a lot of female friends are silently in competition with you. They're envious. They want what you want. They're jealous of you. They feel like they can do you better. They're better off. When you're successful, they're angry. Why is it you? Why not me? Some people don't want you to grow. Some people want you always beneath them. You just have to be aware of all these things. And having a lot of people in your circle is too much of chaos. Why have 5 besties? That's community. That's community. You just have to be careful out there. Let's see what people are saying in the comment section. But is bestie one even a real friend if she knew and she didn't tell you right away? Are you still friends with her? Bestie number 1 doesn't sound like a bestie at all. Who needs enemies when you have besties like this? What kind of friends are this? The moment Miss Bestie number 3 entered and was ready to fight, I knew something. I would never make a new friend again. OMG. Girl, I was traumatized for a long time. The whole ordeal changed me as a person. So guys, that's the story. What do you think about having enemies as best friends? What do you think about having fake friends, frenemies and all that? Have you ever experienced that before? Feel free to share with us your story in the comment section, and I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.